Okay, so in this video, I want to talk to you about why you're doing what you're doing and really bring you back to understanding, like, what is this all about? Like, this whole thing of the matrix and, why are you working? Why you want to have that relationship? Why are you in that marriage? Why are you wanting more out of life? Why are you doing this project? Why are you creating a business? Like, ultimately, what is that you really want? And so it's not so much so what you want, it's like understanding why are you doing the things you're doing. And so the moment you realize like why you're doing it, you're able to look through this illusion. You're able to understand, oh my God, the reason why I'm doing something is because of this thing. And it really brings you back into your personal power, right? And so here's the thing. When you have all the money that you want, when you have all the safety that you believe that this money is going to give you, what are you going to feel? When you retire, what are you going to feel? What does the safety of money give you? What is the idea of what do retired people do? The retired people are able to sit down with their partners or by themselves, not look at the clock and look at the sunset, look at the beach, look at the sunrise, and not worry about, oh, I have to drop the kids to school, I have to go to a meeting, I have to do this thing, I have to work. They're able to be in the flow state. That's really what it is about. And why are you doing what you're doing? Because ultimately you want to be in the flow state. What is the flow state? Flow state is when you are actually free of worry and the thing about, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to get the kids from school, I need to go work from 9 to 5. Flow state is your sense of freedom. So when you're trying to create this freedom within you, what's really happening is you're simply wanting to be in flow state. You're simply wanting to be in a state where you're able to break through from the matrix. What does breaking through from the matrix really mean? It just means that you are no longer in the shackles of, I need to do this. You are free. And flow state is generally the 4D. Your 3D is the three-dimensional. 4D is where you are in this physical body, but your mind is relaxed. You're in a dream state. You're in an imaginative world. You're more relaxed, right? And so the reason why you're doing what you're doing is literally because you want to be in flow state. Flow state is where you're free of stress, you're free of pressure, you're free of, this is what needs to be done, this is at this time I need to do this, at this time I need to do this. Flow state also means you're more present. You're present with the people. Flow state is when an artist is in the moment painting, they forget time. An athlete is in flow state when they're in the moment playing the thing that they're doing, playing the game, and they do no longer worry about what's the time. You are really doing what you're doing in this life and creating what you want to create because you are actually after flow state. So how do we shorten where you want to go? This is what I teach myself. This is how I live. This is what I teach my private clients. This is what I am here to teach you. If you want to free yourself from the matrix, which really means you're still living in this society, in this 3D world, but you're no longer in the shackles of time, you're no longer in the shackles of how life should be. If you want to create flow state, which means you have the relationship, have you ever been with someone where when you find your dream person, you go like, oh, they're my soulmate, they're this, I love being with them, and you realize that you forget time when you're with them? That's flow state. You can go days without wanting to actually get out of the house. That's flow state, when you don't worry about time. So of course, you can create containers in your relationships, in your parenting, in your work. I'm semi-retired, I still have a container. Container means like these mental boundaries where okay, well, this time I need to go get the kids from school, but primarily you're relaxed, you're in flow state, you're not bothered by untethered, unencumbered by the stress of life. That's where we want to get you now. So how do you create that semi-retired state or retired state or flow state? Recognize why you're doing what you're doing is because you ultimately want to be feeling free. And freedom means you want to be in flow state. You want to be in flow state with your money, which means you are not bothered about where it's coming from, how it's going. It's in flow state. Your money's coming and it's going out and you're not bothered. And so is with, you know, your relationships and whatever you're creating, your safety. You know, ultimately you want to be in flow state, you want to be free. Can you do it now? Can you spend at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes through the day, multiple times, feeling free in your head? And there's one video which I have talked about how I started, you know, how I created my first $1 million in a short timeline as a single mom, starting with my head. You know, I started feeling free in my head. So you can go watch that. I'll put the link below in the captions. But can you take 5-10 minutes out every day, multiple times, feeling free? And when you're in the moment, you are feeling in flow state, you're present. The more intentional you are, the more focused you are. When you're sitting with your cup of tea, don't worry about the things, the bills, or what he said or she said, or what needs to be done today, or what needs to be done on the weekend, or where the kids have to be taken. Be with the cup of tea. Be present, be in the flow state, because the more you master being in the flow state, you're going to train your mind, your body, your vibration, your energy, and your thoughts create your emotions drive those behaviors. So you're priming yourself to be in flow state, and that's really why you're doing what you're doing. Now, if you're enjoying this video and you want more videos like this so you can actually get yourself into the dream life that you really, really want. Also, I just saw 222 on a car plate as I'm talking to you guys, confirmation. But if you want to learn more deeper, like tools and techniques that I did, my LEAP formula, you know, which is pretty much gone viral and thousands of people have used it, you can click the link below. I'm going to put it here in the link. So it's like a mini course which I call the Dream Life and Success mini course. You get my formula, there are lots of bonuses, there's how do you rewire your subconscious, your nervous system, all of those things are there. Like, you know, get that. Honestly, that is the best thing you can do to change completely what you're feeling. But why are you doing